Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you not remember where we are because we're in Psalms?
I don't actually remember where we are. But I'm sure that God was good to people and they asked for something from him and there was some of that shit.
And they asked God to kill people for them.
Yeah, that was probably
that
in
always
there too.
Happens.
That's somewhere there. Yeah.
We are getting into Psalms 73, 74, and 75 today.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go do this.
Okie dokie. All right, so we are starting book 3 of Psalms.
Yes!
Right?
I mean, sure.
Insofar as, we're getting through this shit.
Right. Yeah.
Don't forget.
Moving right along.
Don't forget, our main goal is to be able to say, we read that there Bible.
Yeah.
We sure did.
That is our main goal.
Yep, and that's what we're
and
doing.
we are doing it.
We are doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so book 3 is Psalms 73 through 89.
Okay.
Okay, so we are starting today with Psalm 73.
Sounds great.
It's a psalm of Asaph.
Asaph, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Good old Asaph.
Yeah. Surely God is good to Israel, to those who are pure in heart. I think it should say to those who are pure in heart anyway. But as for me, my feet had almost slipped. I had nearly lost my foothold. For I envied the arrogant when I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
Yeah.
I do that.
I often would wonder why God was letting that happen.
Mm-hmm.
That would be part of what I would wonder. As well as Job, apparently, and some other people that have wondered the same things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's a fair question.
It is a very fair question.
If there's a just God.
Right.
But he's not a just God.
No.
And he doesn't claim to be. He's a angry and jealous God.
Right.
Your God is an angry and jealous God and describes himself as such.
As written in the Bible,
Mm-hmm.
because God obviously
Mm-hmm.
doesn't exist.
Obviously.
But
obviously.
as written,
mm-hmm.
is that way.
Yeah. They have no struggles. You know, those wicked people, right?
Yeah.
They have no struggles. Their bodies are healthy and strong. They are free from the burdens common to man. They are not plagued by human ills.
Yeah.
Therefore, pride is their necklace. They clothe themselves with violence. I mean, that's not really fair because these guys clothe themselves also with violence. They're
Sometimes.
always calling for murder.
Bathing in blood and shit.
From their callous hearts comes iniquity. The evil conceits of their minds know no limits. They scoff, those motherfuckers, and speak with fucking malice.
Damn, that malice.
In their arrogance, they threaten oppression. The hell?
I do recall the Israelites at some point taking slaves.
They
like that
still
that
do.
would be considered. They still do.
No, I mean up to where we're at in the Bible,
okay.
they still do.
So that would be considered oppression, right? In my book,
only if you considered them individual beings who count as people, which they don't.
I see.
Yeah, you would have to acknowledge their personhood.
What makes their idea of what a person is better than somebody else's idea?
Because they're Israelites.
And God, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Their God is better than the other gods.
I see.
And sometimes he's the only God, but other times there's a lot of gods.
Right. I don't take that as a valid reason.
Nope. Me neither. Their mouths lay claim to heaven, and their tongues take possession of the earth. Therefore their people turn to them and drink up waters in abundance. They say, how could God know? Does the Most High have knowledge? Yeah, that's what they say.
Right,
that's what they say.
Right.
This is what the wicked are like. Always carefree, they increase in wealth. Surely in vain have I kept my heart pure. In vain have I washed my hands in innocence. All day long I have been plagued. I have been punished every morning.
Oh my God, you're so...
Whiny?
Yeah.
That's why you've been plagued, because you're a whiny little bitch.
Right.
Honestly. If I had said, I will speak thus, I would have betrayed your children. When I tried to understand all this, it was oppressive to me, till I entered the sanctuary of God. Then I understood their final destiny. Surely you place them on slippery ground. You cast them down to ruin. How suddenly are they destroyed, completely swept away by terrors.
That's not what it sounded like you were saying. Like, I feel like someone's putting this in your mind. Like, you're like, yeah, God's totally going to take care of that. They're going to go.
They're going to get theirs. Don't worry about it.
If they don't get theirs, their kids will get it at the very least.
Yeah,
somebody's going to get it.
Somebody's going to get punished. Don't worry about it.
You just feel good about yourself, you know, and the
enjoy,
righteousness that you're doing.
Enjoy your cancer and your good deeds and whatever.
Right, but you are right. You are correct.
You're the goodest good that ever gooded.
Yeah, stop your whining.
How suddenly they are destroyed, completely swept away by terrors. As a dream when one awakens, so when you arise, O Lord, you will despise them as fantasies. You despise them, huh?
Okay.
God.
Wait, how do you despise? I thought fantasies were good things that you want.
Well, the word fantasy actually comes from the word fantastic, not meaning like, oh, great.
Okay.
Like when you say, that's fantastic, what you mean now is awesome, cool, neato.
Yeah.
But fantastic used to mean something that was
outside of the norm.
Yeah, unbelievable. And so a fantasy would be something that wasn't necessarily good or bad. It was just weird and crazy and mystical or something.
Got it.
So when you despise them as fantasies, you're despising them probably as monsters and beings that don't exist.
Got it.
A little entomology for your ear holes.
Sure, yeah.
When my heart was grieved and my spirit embittered, I was senseless and ignorant. I was a brute beast before you. Yet I am always with you. You hold me by my right hand, not my left one.
That right hand, yeah, it's always the right hand.
The left hand's for wiping poopy. You guide me with your counsel, and afterward you will take me into glory. Whom have I in heaven but you? Well, if you ask my parents, all of their dead relatives are in heaven. Yeah. All of them, 100% across the board. And I'm
so what's hell got in it then?
Yeah, I don't know. Unrelated to them.
Okay.
Yeah. Whom have I in heaven but you? And earth has nothing I desire besides you. That sounds sad. I desire Sharpies and stickers. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Those who are far from you will perish. You destroy all who are unfaithful to you. That's so mean.
Mm.
But as for me, it is good to be near God. I have made the sovereign Lord my refuge. Refuge.
Yeah.
I will tell of all your deeds.
Surprised they
Dang.
didn't build a fortress or something.
I know, right?
It was like his fortress and his
You're
refuge.
my rock.
Yeah.
Rock and my salvation. And
Yeah.
goody gumdrops and stuff. Okay, so here are my Psalm 73 notes.
Okay.
This psalm is the fate of the wicked and starts, truly God is good to Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Psalm 73 is the opening psalm of Book 3 of the Book of Psalms and the second of the Psalms of Asaph.
Okay.
It has been categorized as one of the wisdom psalms. However, some writers are hesitant about using this description because of its, quote, strongly personal tone, meaning its whiny bitchiness.
Right, yeah.
And the references in the psalm to the temple. So
Okay.
that's not like wisdomy. That's like personal.
Right.
And just as a reminder, wisdom psalms consist of statements that offer teachings about divinity and virtue.
Okay.
So that
I can
really
see how it could fit both. Like they're trying to say just keep your path and
stay in your lane.
You'll be rewarded in heaven type thing.
And the wicked will be punished on their own time. Yeah. I guess, but I tend to think it doesn't really fall into that because it is too whiny. It is too much of a personal. It's not fair when things happen to me.
Right.
Those rich people are so rich all the time. They're always driving in their fancy rich cars and living in their fancy rich houses with their fancy rich yachts. I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, I love some of these psalms because they kind of teeter on the same questions that were brought up during Job. But then they
pull back.
They pull back from it at the end, and then they're like, "But you're awesome."
Yeah.
But the questions are still there.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that aspect of it.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
I would like it better if they actually asked the question.
Yeah.
Instead
Right.
of tiptoed around it. And we're like, just kidding, but you're awesome though.
Definitely.
Psalm 73 stands at its center in a crucial role. Because even if the psalm is not physically in the center, it has been proposed that it is the center theologically as well as canonically.
So whiny bitchiness is the center of psalms.
Yes.
Okay.
Do good and good things will happen to you.
Okay.
Even if you have to die first to get the good things.
Right.
The psalm reflects on the tragedy of the wicked and the blessedness of trust in God. Okay?
Yeah.
So, moving on. Psalm 74.
Okay.
A maskil of Asaph.
Okay. Yeah.
Why have you rejected us forever, O God? Ooh,
forever, huh?
Forever. Ever. That's just like so final. Why does your anger smolder against the sheep of your pasture? Remember the people you purchased of old, the tribe of your inheritance whom you redeemed, Mount Zion, where you dwelt. Turn your steps toward these everlasting ruins, all this destruction the enemy has brought on the sanctuary. Your foes roared. They roared. Your foes roared in the place where you met with us. They set up their standards as signs. They behaved like men wielding axes to cut through a thicket of trees. They whenever you say wielding axes to cut through a thicket of trees, all I can imagine is in Sleeping Beauty and how when she fell asleep, a whole thicket of brambles grew around her and then the prince had to chop them down.
Yeah.
So he literally was wielding an axe and cutting through a thicket.
Yes.
So, yeah. Okay, sorry.
No,
that happened.
Yeah, that happened.
Mm-hmm. They smashed all the carved paneling with their axes and hatchets. They burned your sanctuary to the ground. They defiled the dwelling place of your capital letter name. Capital N, name.
It's crazy how God let this happen.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They said in their hearts, we will crush them completely. They burned every place where God was worshipped in the land. We are given no miraculous signs, no prophets are left, and none of us knows how long this will be. This is something that seems to fit today, doesn't it?
I mean...
why are you not showing us proof that you exist, God? This
right, but
sucks.
the answers never are fully fleshed out.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
if they win a battle, they're like, yeah, God. But if they lose, they're like, fucking hell, man, what's going on?
Yeah, what did we do wrong? We better sacrifice another goat.
But I just, it makes no sense. Like, it's just fucking life, you know? Like, it's there. Why does there have to be a fucking answer?
It's the roll of the cosmic dice.
What? Yeah.
And
yeah.
And instead they have to attribute it. It's small-mindedness. They have to attribute meaning to everything when sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. How long will the enemy mock you, O God? As long as you keep trying to tell me how real and powerful you are.
Right.
Will the foe revile your name forever? Why do you hold back your hand, your right hand? Take it from the folds of your garment and destroy them.
So apparently,
Jiminy Christmas.
God wears clothes.
He does. And
maybe.
And once again, they're calling on God to kill people. Kill them. Get them.
Yeah.
But you, O God, are my king from of old. You bring salvation upon the earth. It was you who split open the sea by your power. You broke the heads of the monsters in the waters. It was you who crushed the heads of Leviathan and gave him as food to the creatures of the desert. Yeah, he did. He did break open that Leviathan.
Yeah.
He got him. It was you who opened up springs and streams. You dried up the ever-flowing rivers. The day is yours, and yours also the night. You established the sun and moon. Yeah, they didn't just be there.
Right.
They came from God.
Yeah.
It was you who set all the boundaries of the earth. You made both summer and winter. I mean, no.
What about spring and fall?
Those are the halfway betweens.
Okay.
Those are the they're not the real seasons. They're not the extremes.
Okay.
Like summer and spring are just reflections of each other.
Got it.
You know what I mean? They're the same thing but on either end. Whereas winter and summer are the true far extremes of each other.
Got it.
Remember how the enemy has mocked you, O Lord, how foolish people have reviled your name. Do not hand over the life of your dove to wild beasts. Do not forget the lives of your afflicted people forever. Have regard for your covenant, because haunts of violence fill the dark places of the land.
This is a lot of demanding him to do stuff.
This is telling God what?
Right.
Once again, they're telling God how to Elohim.
Yeah.
Do not let the oppressed retreat in disgrace. May the poor and needy praise your name. Rise up, O God, and defend your cause. Remember how fools mock you all day long. Do not ignore the clamor of your adversaries, the uproar of your enemies, which rises continually.
Wow, that was very
dark.
There wasn't really a good praising in there or anything.
No, that was
all just like,
where you be, what you
man?
Doing, don't forget. Shit, man. Psalm 74 is an appeal to God against the enemy. Is it though? And it starts, "O God, why hast thou cast us off forever?" This psalm is a meskel, or a contemplation, is what we're to think it is now.
I mean, it's definitely a contemplation about where the fuck God is and why he's not doing anything.
It's also a community lament in that it expresses the pleas of the Jewish community in the Babylonian captivity.
Sure.
Just as a reminder, psalms of communal lament are classified by their focus on laments expressing deep sorrow for the travails of a nation and as a group asking for God's blessing or intervention.
Okay.
It was more demanding than asking, but okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
I mean, they were asking, I guess, but they were very specific about what God's not doing with regard to helping them.
Yeah.
And that implying that he probably should.
Right.
So.
You said.
Yeah.
Verses 3b to 311 describe the destruction of the temple by enemies of God. Okay?
Yep.
And I'm telling you that for a reason.
Okay.
The enemy, they didn't specifically say the enemy. It said the foe, the nemesis, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
The enemy is not named, but may refer to King Nebuchadnezzar. Alternatively, the reference might be to Antiochus Epiphanes.
Oh.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, we just talked about that in the book club.
Yeah. So if you missed the book club, you might want to give that a listen.
Yeah.
because that was an interesting story that we read.
It was.
And we learned who Antiochus Epiphanes is.
Which it tied into, what was the book that's not in the normal Bible, but
the Maccabees.
Maccabees, yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
yeah, I saw that in my notes and was like, weird.
Right,
like,
right.
every time this synchronicity happens, it's so cool.
Yeah.
All right, 75 is a shorty. Here we go.
Okay.
For the director of music, to the tune of Do Not Destroy. A psalm of a psalm of Asaph. Also a song. Okay. Okay. So remember, I always say psalm
to distinguish
from song.
Right.
Okay. We give thanks to you, O God. We give thanks, for your name is near. Men tell of your wonderful deeds. You say, I choose the appointed time. It is I who judge uprightly. When the earth and all its people quake, it is I who hold its pillars firm. Salah.
So the earth has pillars then, huh?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay.
Salah, bitch.
Salah.
To the arrogant I say, boast no more, and to the wicked, do not lift up your horns. I'll get to that in a minute, okay?
Yeah.
Do not lift your horns against heaven. Do not speak with outstretched neck.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, why? I'm trying to think why that would be bad.
I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Don't be a fucking giraffe.
Yeah, I'm like, what's up with the outstretched neck? Outstretched neck. Jeez.
No one from the east or west or from the desert can exalt a man, but it is God who judges. He brings one down, he exalts another. In the hand of the Lord is a cup full of foaming wine mixed with spices. He pours it out, and all the wicked of the earth drink it down to its very dregs.
Okay.
As for me, I will declare this forever. I will sing praise to the God of Jacob. I will cut off the horns of all the wicked, but the horns of the righteous will be lifted up.
It's a very weird psalm.
It is a very weird psalm. It feels very pagan in its rendering.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the wine with the spices and the horns and the...
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird shit in there.
There is a lot of weird shit in here. Psalm 75 is... God abases the wicked and exalts the righteous.
Yep.
And starts, unto thee, O God, do we give thanks. Psalm 75 continues the theme of Psalms 57, 58, and 59, which also begin with the words, do not destroy.
Was that group that we read of? No, that was, never mind, okay.
That was a different grouping.
Got it.
Yep, those were the God is pretty and good and, special and nice.
Got it.
Like those previous psalms, Psalm 75 speaks of the Jews in exile and praises God for preserving them. Okay. Now we're going to get into the horn.
Yeah.
The horn is a symbol of honor or strength, but when possessed by the arrogant, the horn is said to be cut down or humbled. Now, one of the Midrash cites 10 scriptural verses that mention horns to identify 10 horns that God gave to the Israelites. Okay, and then he lists them. Ready?
Yeah.
The horns of Abraham, Isaac, Moses, Samuel, Aaron, the Sanhedrin, Heman the Ezrahite, Jerusalem, the Jewish Messiah, and David in the future. The Messiah yet to come.
Okay, all right, yeah.
When the Israel sinned, these 10 horns were removed from them and transferred to the wicked, as it is written in the book of Daniel, which we haven't gotten to yet. Behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and it had 10 horns.
Interesting.
So not like 10 horns poking out of its head, but like
right.
burp, 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 those 10 horns. Okay. The Midrash teaches that as long as the horns of the wicked prevail, the horns of Israel will be cut off. But in the future, when God elevates the horns of the righteous, the horns of the wicked will be cut off.
Okay.
Psalm 75 is recited as a prayer for forgiveness. The end. Got it. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I am very intrigued by these horns, and all I could think of is that one episode of Warehouse 13.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
The one about the horn. The horn that every time it like fell, it would blow, and it sent let's see, the main characters had to go back into the past and Okay, never mind. I'm not going to tell you the whole show.
I don't recall it, so I mean,
We've only seen the show like 10 times through.
Right.
Okay, well, if you ever saw this episode, you would remember.
I'm sure I would recognize it. Your description of it is not ringing any horns for me.
Okay. Well, it's a great episode.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah.
It's really good, and Helena's in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Helena. H.G. Wells.
I got it.
Yeah.
Still doesn't help me.
No?
No.
She runs
You're just going to keep trying,
she runs
aren't you?
the time machine. It's the one where she puts them in the time machine and, sends them to the past.
What do they do in the past?
They do something.
They do something.
Yeah. Something with the horn.
Still not helping.
Okay.
So.
All right. Whatever.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah. Anyway, that was Psalms.
And I love the horns.
And Wife Loves the Horns.
Mm-hmm.
That was chapters 73, 74, and 75.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow we'll be back with
Psalm 76, 77, and 78.
Hypothetically.
Unless there's some kind of strange grouping
yes.
of which I am yet unaware, having not read them.
Indeed. Also, just one quick housekeeping note. We have a couple of what do you call them? Patrons. Thank you, patrons. My brain was just not working right then. That we need to shout out tomorrow and the next day, etc. That we're kind of just behind on. So hang in there. We got those shout outs coming, and we will be back tomorrow.
Yes.
See you guys then.
Oh,
wait. What?
This is Monday's episode.
Yeah.
So don't forget one more thing.
Oh, yeah.
Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern, we do our live on Discord. So please join us.
Yeah.
It is so much fun. We love chatting with you guys, and it's so cool to see you guys interact with each other and make fun of us, and we really enjoy it.
And if you're listening to this episode, the link to our Discord channel is in the show notes. So just check that out and meet us there on Tuesday night.
Tuesday at 10 Eastern, Discord. Be there or be square.
All right. We'll see you guys.
Yep. Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.